Kawasaki left MotoGP for more than a decade now, but have you ever wondered why they left the pinnacle of motorcycle racing? Let's find out in today's video. At the end of the 2008 season, Kawasaki decided to leave MotoGP. The company's decision to leave the competition was the major news during the winter of 2008 to 2009. Kawasaki blamed the global economic downturn in 2009 for its decision. The global financial crisis was in full swing at the time, and middling MotoGP results simply didn't add up to the number of crunchers, despite having a contract with Dorna Sports, which it was forced to honor in part by deferring the already designed 2009 ZXRR bike to the skeleton privateer Hayate team in its place, and a rider deal with Marco Melandri. Despite the fragmented process of bringing it to the grid with minimal resources, the interim bike proved speedy, with the retained Melandri often finishing inside the top 10 and even taking a podium in France. Despite considerable success with Melandri during the 2009 season, it stayed firm in its choice, saying that it could have a more targeted effect by shifting emphasis to a smaller but bigger number of projects, which is World SBK or World Superbike. Let's have a look at their MotoGP results from 2002 to 2009. They had 0 wins, 5 podiums, 0 poles, 8 front row starts, 0 fastest laps, and their highest Riders' Championship ranking is 10th with Nakano in 2004 and 2005, with Melandri in 2009. The highest Constructors' Championship ranking is 4th in 2004 and 2005. The highest Teams' Championship ranking is 6th in 2005. For Kawasaki, World SBK and MotoGP together harmed sales more than they'd gained by doubling the resource and financial pull in an effort to win in both. The decision was taken to focus on the series that had a direct impact on bike sales, which is of course WSBK or World Superbike. As enticing as it would be to step into an advertising pitch with a manufacturer that has won both World SBK and MotoGP titles in the same year, the sacrifices or massive injection of resources required would not be worth it in the long run. To tell y'all something, the race asked MotoGP team bosses how much does it cost to run a MotoGP team, and they reckoned that you're looking at a minimum of £10 million to run a team, with some paying closer to £15 million to have race-winning riders and bikes. It's easy to forget how much of an underdog Kawasaki was in World SBK back then. While it was a title contender in the 1990s with one title triumph for Scott Russell in 1993, it only won 4 races between 1998 and 2010, ranking towards the bottom of the full-time manufacturers during much of the 2000s. However, ever since 2012, when Team Green transformed into a regular contender for wins following a number of operational changes, the ZX-10R has become the superbike du jour around the world, winning various national titles even before Tom Sykes won in 2013, followed by Jonathan Rea in 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, and even up to 2020. They are dominating World SBK for a fraction of the cost of racing in MotoGP. And they are also achieving the majority of their goals and leaving a legacy in World SBK, while battle companies with considerably larger budgets, infrastructure, and expertise in MotoGP when you can just dominate the other series in which genuine road bikes are tuned up. With such a huge reputation to take to MotoGP from World SBK, anything less than wins or even a title challenge would be considered disappointing, as 2014 World SBK champions Aprilia are finding themselves right now. Overall, money is the main reason for Kawasaki's withdrawal from MotoGP, and the most full stop of an explanation for why it will never return again, which is sad. MotoGP is undoubtedly a financial gamble, If you do it right by winning on the track, the promotion requires minimal involvement, but if you get it wrong, you didn't win anything, or you didn't even go for a title challenge, the criticism is going to be bonkers. And either way, you're still putting two bikes on the grid at a hefty cost, whether they start 1st or 24th. And yes guys, the video is now over, and yes, this is a remake, so if you like it, make sure to press the like button, make sure to press the subscribe button if you want to follow me on my journey of loving motorcycles, and make sure to press the notification bell. Don't press none. Thank you for watching, and adios.